this video we will cover disassembly of the bar and chain and reassembly.
Okay, to remove the bar and chain, it's a fairly simple process. It's easier to take it off than it is to put it back on. So the first thing you need to do is to have full access to the bar and chain, and also make sure that the unit is in the off position. Never attempt to do anything like this if the chainsaw is in the on position or if it's running. The chain brake. The chain brake needs to be in the off position like so. Okay, because we have to take this off, and this is where the brake mechanism is, and it needs to be able to be removed. So it must be released like so. So now it's only just a matter of sliding down the locking bar and rotating in an anti-clockwise direction. I always try and put my fingers underneath. It's always better with gloves. And then rotate this until the whole side cover can be removed, like so. It's then only a matter of sliding the bar down as far as it will go and lifting the chain off the bar and then off the sprocket, like so. Bar slides forward and can be removed. Now, for replacing it, the adjustment for the bar to move inwards and outwards is located on the side cover, and this is it here. So we have to make sure that this lines up with these holes here and here, depending on which way you put the bar on, have to line up, otherwise this pin will sit on top of the bar and you can't assemble it correctly. So what I normally do here, and it gets a little bit awkward at times, but the idea is that we want to loosen this all the way. So I turn the whole thing like so in an anti-clockwise direction until it becomes firm. And what that's done is it has moved the pin all the way to the back of the saw, like so, and if the bar was on there, it would be the chain would be very loose on the bar. Okay, so we move it all the way towards the brake until it can't go any further. Not tight, just until it stops. Then it's a matter of popping just before I put the bar on, I want to show the sprocket. The sprocket is this disc here with the little slots in it. And the sprocket can move up and down, and it's important that when we put the chain on, that the back of the chain, that's these sections here, actually fit onto the sprocket and in that groove. It must not run down the side of the sprocket, down here. It must run in the groove here on the sprocket. Okay, so let's pop the bar on, like so, and I slide it all the way towards the sprocket. The bar is then supported by the clutch mechanism, or the brake here, and we pop the chain around like so. Now, if we look at the teeth, we can see this is the sharp section of the tooth here, and this is on the opposite side here. This is not doing any cutting at all. It's all on this section here. So that must be the cutting section on the bottom of the bar, must be towards the saw. So again, on the bottom of the bar, this is the bottom of the bar here, the cutting edge and the trailing edge is here. So the cutting edge towards the saw. So we pop it around there and we try and get it to sit. See, that there at the moment is incorrect. You can see the chain has now got on the wrong side of the sprocket. So we have to bring it back again and make sure it is like so on the sprocket, like so. And then it's a matter of just feeding it now onto the bar. Go along the bottom, around the top nose, and then follow it around. Now when it gets to that position there, we don't want it to come off the sprocket. So now hold the whole bar and slide it forward. And make sure that it is fully fitted in all of the guides, slotter in the bar, and also double check to make sure that it is now still sitting in on the sprocket, which it is. And we can sit it back, we can allow it to sit there, like so. And now it's only a matter of placing the bolts through these holes here, like so. Now, what we now do is I'm holding, sorry, you can tighten it up very slightly. It's now located on the bolt and it's just, but it can't tighten anymore because this bar is not lined up with the pin. So now we've just got it there so the thread is engaged. Now we hold this lever here and we now just rotate, pushing down with your thumb as well, so the whole thing is being pushed down, and just rotate this outer rim here. And as you're pushing it down, the pin, and you're rotating, the pin is now moving out, and then all of a sudden it will go click and drop into position. It'll take a few turns. There it goes. So now the pin has entered onto the bar. It's only a matter of now of holding it down and tightening up like so. This lever like that. Now we are now clamping the bar, so it's now sitting flat on the clamping faces inside. Now we still have a situation where we have a loose chain. I don't want to pull it too much down here because I don't want it to come out of the sprocket. You can see it's still very loose. So what we do is we just back it off a little bit, hold the lever with your thumb there like so, and then just turn the outer rim around like so, and the chain is now firm. It's only a matter now of just tightening it up like so, and it's ready for use.